There we go. I think I'm gonna change seats here. That's better. Well, that's because they're open at 10 o'clock right now. Let's see here. So far, the malls are still open here, but they are contemplating a bigger shutdown, and they've already shut a few more things down. They've added a few more weeks to the school shutdown. So my kids are out of school and online learning until at least, I think it's January 17th. My guess is gonna be longer than that. The reason I'm guessing that is because a couple more people died yesterday, and there's almost 300 people. It doesn't sound like much, but if those people, it's kind of like, what was that commercial, the Prel commercial? Where the girl says, and so on, and so on, and so on. It's kind of the same thing. If it spreads and people start dying, then it's not good for, it's not good for the country. But it's not good for the country to stay shut down, so I'm still, I don't know what to say. Honestly, is it a conspiracy? Is it a worldwide conspiracy? Is it a Chinese, did they plot it? It doesn't really matter at this point, Yeah, the thing with road deaths is that through education, eventually, hopefully, you can lower that number. Now, supposedly, if you wear a mask, and you socially distance, you can also lower the number. So I don't know. And the girl told me, the girl here, there's two, we got 3 people working today, but the one said that they're asking people to socially distance now, which is good. I don't know why they didn't in the past. I mean, you're supposed to be, so. Where do I begin? We had the guy the other day or yesterday, saying that this is nothing. He won't wear a mask to go in. He's here in Thailand. He doesn't go anywhere. He's full of shit. Okay? If you go out here, you're not required by law to have a mask, and the vast majority of Thais are not going to give you a hard time. However, if you want to go in any place, they're going to say to you, you need to wear a mask. And if you don't want to wear the mask, and you can't, like if it's a 7-Eleven and you walk in and you walk out, you go in, you grab your thing, you cover your face up and you go, oh, sorry, you'll get away with it. But if you want to come into the mall and you're walking around and the guy sees you and he goes, hey, put your mask on, and you decide not to, they may very well call the police. They may they got a couple security guards. They may get a bunch of them and tell you, hey, you need to take a hike. Especially if you're a foreigner. So don't take a chance on it. That's my whole thing. You don't want to get into a hassle as a foreigner because you don't feel like wearing a mask. Just put one of these little things on. It's not about, oh, I'm so strong, I believe in this, and fuck you, I'm not going to do it. Anybody can do that. And if I really wanted, I could say, no, I'm not wearing a mask. You want to go on there, you're supposed to wear a mask. If you don't wear a mask and somebody calls you out on it, or when you're going into the MRT and the BTS, there's somebody standing there checking your temperature, and you need to have a mask. Now, if you want to be difficult about it, then, like I always say, don't put yourself in a position of disadvantage. You just don't do it, because you're going to lose. And you're a foreigner here, and this ain't America. You don't have equal rights. It's not, hey, they're singling me out because I'm Cuban or because I'm black. No. And they go, oh, no, we didn't do it because of that. We did it because you're not wearing a mask. Here, they'll just go, listen, you do what we tell you. And then you're the foreigner, and if you don't like it, fuck off, get out of the country. That's pretty much it. Now, they're not all going to be difficult. They'll be polite about it at first and say, maybe you should put your mask on. Can you wear a mask? You do not have a mask? No, I don't have a mask. Let me get you one, sir. And then if you still feel like being difficult, listen, I hate to say it, and I don't want to sound like somebody who, will never fight back or anything like that, but it's very difficult to beat the system. And if you're a foreigner here and you want to beat the system, pay. That's how you beat the system. You pay. You got to have money. And, I laugh because, 5 years ago when I was doing, or whenever it was, I was doing these chowderhead videos and how much does it cost to live? Can you get by on $500 or $1,000? Of course you can, but you're going to live like a pauper. Now, that's assuming you have a proper visa. Can you survive? Yes, you can. You will. I mean, you eat a little bit every day, and if you really want, you could sleep on the street. And what amazed me was there was one guy in particular, I still remember him, but there were a number of guys that would contact me. Oh, dude, all you gotta do is go and pick some oranges from the side of the road. They got them all over. Or get some mangoes. Get some onions and some peppers. You don't have to pay for them. I'm like, that's stealing. You're stealing. Now maybe if you ask, they would just give you some. Hey, I'm hungry. Okay, they'll give you some. But what kind of a jackass decides to live his life that way? I'm gonna go and steal, from this tree. I'm gonna go steal a mango from the tree. Even though it's not on my land and I'm trespassing and all these other things, The Thais will understand. So you want to live your life that way. It's not the brightest move. So, that's the thing. The money buys freedom. And it buys, convenience. Right now, before I continue, the air quality here in Bangkok is moderate, 74, which is a little better than, say, the last couple days. It is 84 degrees 75 degrees right now, high of 84, low of 68. The feel-like temperature is 75, 10% chance of rain, which means it's probably not going to happen. 52% humidity. Humidity means you're not out there sweating your ass off, and the winds are easterly at 10 miles an hour. So that's the weather. Very nice here. Now, if you'd be so kind, you got 32 people watching. I'm wondering how many people are still hungover from New Year's Eve and from the after party, if there was, or the aftermath. But if you would be so kind, please leave a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. That would be very nice of you. I'd appreciate that. Happy New Year. Sawadee Pimai to everybody out there. Hopefully, this is kind of also a check. I want to make sure everybody's still alive and well. At some point, I'll figure it all out. Hopefully everybody's still alive. I fell asleep at 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. It happens almost every year now, and it gets earlier and earlier. And I don't foresee me staying up and, I gotta go see the fireworks, I'm gonna get shit-faced, I'm gonna party. Couldn't care less about any of them. You could hear the fireworks from my house, but none of us wanted to go anywhere. We just were chilling, watching a movie, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go upstairs." Laid down, started listening to something on the Spotify. Boom, I'm out. Next thing I know, my wife's and my kids are trying to wake me up, and I'm telling them to leave me alone. I want to go to sleep. I want to stay asleep. Don't mess with me when I'm sleeping. But anyway, yeah, and thank you again to all the people who help support this channel, to my Patreon patrons, to the members of my YouTube channel. There is a way that you can join and become a member for as little as $1.99 on my YouTube channel. And you get a little tidbit here and there of behind the scenes stuff and information. And you got the Patreon, we got the Cash App. Don't forget about the Cash App. It's another way to help besides just watching. The Cash App, you can get free $5. You sign. This is what I don't understand, why more people don't do this. I think it's pretty cool. Thank you there, Mr. Tom. Appreciate that. Choke D to you, and hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Appreciate that. But the Cash App is great because it's great for me because it's very quick. It's quick and easy. It's just like you don't have to wait around. You don't have to pay fees. You don't have to pay all this bullshit. That even PayPal sometimes you got to pay. The fees, and the fees, depending on where it is, can be quite high. So like the Cash App and the Apple Money, I think Apple Money is fantastic, but for whatever reason, people don't use it a whole lot. But anyway, all the ways to help support the channel, whether financially or otherwise, are in the description. And we got the T-shirts out there. I've been meaning to update some of the T-shirts and get some new ones. I just haven't had a chance. Because there is such a thing as free time. I didn't even plan on streaming today, honestly. I thought, I've been trying to get this video up. It's the best, my favorite. It's not the best, because who knows what the best is. It's my favorite streams and videos from 2020. And, it was what I wanted to do was upload the video as a premiere. And then that way I can chat to people it would have been about an hour and a half. Well, I started looking at it, and it just took way too long to upload and to get set. And then to make matters worse, YouTube immediately demonetized it because of, get this, because I think it was a 14-second clip that came from when I went to Hooters that particular day, which is why that video is not up, because it got demonetized and it got silenced to people. So I uploaded this whole thing, and then I tried to get them to delete the portion of the music that made the video demonetized, and it took forever, and it still wasn't done. And I just went, fuck this. I went back. Now I have an hour-long video, hour and 10-minute long video that I'm going to upload. So I'm working on that now, and the video's done. But I forgot that I wanted to put in Preo and Beer giving their Sawat Ka, and the little, what do you call them? The little outtakes. I forgot to put those in there too. So I'm going to add those today, and then hopefully I'll encode everything, put everything up. It'll be up by tomorrow morning. So I wasn't planning on doing anything until tomorrow, but I have a few things to get today. And so I got some errands to run. So I figured, hey, why not? From there, I'm not sure. It depends on what's going on here. I want to go somewhere, I want to do something, but, All right, what is this? Let me read some of the questions here. All are fine. I hope you keep updating news of there. Okay, thank you. I tried conch fish in Key West because you recommended it. Well, it's not a fish. It's a mollusk because you recommended it. Very tasty. Conch fritters, yes. You know, they basically pound the hell out of it so that and they tenderize it that way, and then they put it in the fritters. It's very, very good, and I'm, you know, I do miss home right now. I wonder how the Whopper tastes there. It tastes great. It tastes just like any other burger from Burger King anywhere in the world. I mean, you know, or at least in the United States. It tastes good. It's not McDonald's food, is it? Burger King is the Whopper. Isn't it the Whopper at Burger King, or is it McDonald's? It's McDonald's. See, I don't go all that much there. Yeah, I think it is McDonald's. Schmegdonald's. Listen, I take Burger King over Schmegdonald's, at least here, any day of the week. You know, we can have that debated another time. It tastes like a sticky bun over there. No, it doesn't. Happy New Year to you in the Philippines, Eric. It tastes like a sticky bun. Listen, McDonald's food is not good no matter where you are, in my opinion. It's shit. Burger King is a bit better. And Subway sucks now, at least in Thailand. Rarely is it really delicious. I'd make a better sandwich myself. I mean, you know, I know you guys are, you know, you're talking about fast food here. None of this shit is any good. Don't go to the Rap God. There she is. That's Miss Preo. You got Miss Preo and Miss Mook today. Subway blows. Jersey Mike's a lot better. Oh, is that what it is? It's a Whopper at Burger. Yeah, Whopper. Have it your way. It's Burger King. Are there any rice options at Subway? Not that I know of. Jollibee. Oh, God. Listen, Jollibee and McDonald's, listen, they both suck. You want a burger? Listen. Is there a teriyaki bowl option at the Subway in Thailand? I haven't seen it, no. Jollibee. Listen, I haven't been to the Philippines in a few years, like 5 years, 6 years, okay? And when I went to Jollibee, it was horrible, okay? And all the Filipinos were standing, they were having the times of their lives there. And I was like, man, this food sucks. Greasy, nasty. I just didn't like it. Now, to each his own, okay? I don't mean to slam on Jollibees. I slam on the Rap God, I slam on Jollibees, and I slam on McDonald's. And listen, Burger King, say what you will, it's fast food, you know. You're not allowed to name it that. All this cancel culture shit. You know, I've got a new phrase, a new way to a new way to refer to myself when it comes to speaking about the news in the United States, whether it be politics, cancel culture, you know, LBG, RFAMBUT, whatever it is, you know, nowadays, the whole gender shit. And that is, for me, it's a spectator sport. I can't watch football anymore. You know, I don't want to see some of these guys playing. I don't want to put up with the bullshit of getting on the knee and, you know, Black Lives Matter and all that other stuff. So I am a spectator of what's going on over there. And I'm damn glad I'm a spectator and not a participant. Shake Shack for the best burgers. I've heard that. I wish you would do identify as a femme. Well, good for you, Stephen. You can identify however you want. Seriously. I'm all for people. Identify however you want. Just don't make somebody change their whole business because it doesn't cater to the way a person decides they want to be and it's outside of what is the norm or whatever. I want to be, yeah, I think I'm going to be, you know what I'm going to be? I'm going to be a cactus, because I may be sweet on the inside and I'm a bit prickly on the outside. I wish you would do a group tour of Bangkok, like different neighborhoods and restaurants, etc. You would be a fun tour guide. I don't know that I would want to do that. You know why? Because while I would have cool people in my group, I would also have a bunch of whiny little bitches probably that would come over. I thought we were gonna do this. I thought the Burger King tastes good just like America. This one, I don't really like it. It tastes like shit. I want my money back. You know, that kind of shit. I don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff, you know? Grab driver, barista. Where's Gennaro when you need him? So we're dealing with the, I'd call it the C team today, because you only got half of the squad here. You got Mook, you got Preo, and you got Ken, who, my nose itches. That means I'm coming into big money. Yeah, anyway. You are right. Five Guys. You know what I really liked before I left? In-N-Out Burger. Oh, that was the bomb. Shop in Argentina identified a female to get a state pension 5 years early. I'm going to identify as a 72-year-old. Okay, I don't care what my birth certificate says. I'm 72. Give me my freaking Social Security. I want to get on Medicare. Would you ever work as a cook at Rapco? As a cook? Hell no. As a consultant, as long as they paid me well, you know, if they didn't want to pay me, I'd be like, no, sorry. Look at this here. She's got the big mask on. She's safety, you know. I'm waiting for the day when I'm sitting here all alone and somebody comes up and starts giving me shit because I don't have my mask on. I'm waiting for that to happen. I hope it doesn't happen, and it's never happened. It hasn't happened yet. But I'm waiting for that day. Because when that happens, I'm going to go off. That will set me off. Should bring the seafood cast. Oh, the seafood thing. Alfredo Jim, what's happening? The political ads here in Georgia are killing me. It's never ending. Can there in elections? I don't know. Steve, LOL. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's called the seafood boat, but I forget what it was called. I don't remember what the hell it's called, to be honest, so maybe it is. And if they want that recipe, honestly, they're going to have to pay. That's the way it works. Listen, think about something. All these big businesses, and I'm not saying the Rap God is a big business. All these businesses are making money. They're in business to make money. They're not in business to make sure you're happy and it puts a smile on your face. That's not what they're in business for. They're in business to make money. So if they ever wanted my wife's secret recipe, you know, the little ins and outs of making that dish, they got to pay. Simple. If I'm not giving it away, which, you know, I didn't give it away in that video. Although you have an idea what it is. It's not, but I'm just saying, it's an example. Let's say I got my wife's or my mother's secret chocolate chip recipe that's been passed down for generations. And the Rap God decides that they've got to have her chocolate chips. Guess what? Show me the money, Rap God. Show me the money, McDonald's or Burger King or wherever. You know, you got to fork over the cash. I'm sorry. You know, they don't have any problem taking cash from us. So why would I not want cash from them? Let's see here. In the U.S., everybody dies from COVID at the hospital gets more money, gunshot death, but has, yeah. Well, yeah, this is what I don't know. Now, I don't think that every hospital and every hospital administrator is just strictly out to make money. So, attribute everything to the COVID. I don't think they're all out to do that, but I do think that at least a portion of them, a percentage of them are doing that, and that screws up the numbers. Let me keep going here. What do you think of the mashed potatoes at Texas Chicken? I think they're okay. Wasn't there an older guy in the U.S. who identified as a little girl so he could play with little girls? Oh, God. Please put masks. Please take care of yourself. Have you seen UFOs in Thailand? I'm not all one of these fucking UFO peoples. I'm just not. I'm not into ghosts. I'm not into UFOs and aliens and all that shit. Show them to me. Let's communicate with one of them. Get Bigfoot in here. Let me sit down and have a meal with him. Then I'll start believing it. I went into the gas station for a pop here today without my mask. No one said a word. In fact, several did not have masks on. No sweat, but is the U.S. Yeah, well, maybe nobody's saying anything because they know that the chance of them getting shot in the head or stabbed is, fairly high. I'm not asking anything of the rap god. I don't give a shit about it. Listen, I'm going to do a video. Mr. Robert sent me a message the other day telling me about how I need to advise chowderheads again. And without giving too much away from the video, there's very little that gets me really excited about, hey, I'm going to make some money from this. You can't pay me enough for some of this shit. Like, go to the rap god? Listen, nothing's going to change the rap god. I'm sorry. If you know anything about Thailand, it's not going to happen. Try to get an appointment for the vaccine. Advise they are full. They will get back with me. You know what's funny? I called my... Happy New Year, Steve. I called my parents up today. One of my kids was awake, and he called them up. And my mother's got she's got an appointment for, I think she said Monday or something like that. Something like Monday. Barista for Gennaro. Barista for Mr. Monash. Not here, huh? Well, that's what happens, buddy. You guys lose out. '87 in Tampa and humid. Oof. Yeah, humidity in Florida is a bitch, But at least in Tampa's a little bit cooler there. So yeah, she's gonna. There we go. I'm always thinking about you guys. You may not think so, but I'm always thinking about it. I've been to a fortune teller a long time ago, and I did it because the chick I was with said, "Oh, you should go to a fortune teller." Bring ploy back. Well, I got nothing to do with all that, unfortunately. They got a good little crew here, but they could use... Listen, they start hiring these little guys and all that. And, thank you very much, Stephen Moore. Thank you. And thank you for all your support. I appreciate it. Choke D to you and choke D to yours and all that good stuff. Maybe I should make that a new thing. Hey, sign up for my get a membership on my YouTube channel, and you'll get a real live choke D from Mr. Mallon. I'm being facetious, but thank you. What else? What else is going on? I will say this: there's a lot of people not here right now. They've gone back to their village or whatever. And actually, Preo told me she's going to Bangkok, which is her hometown. Bangkok is the place where I went around that mountain. I don't even remember the name of it now, where I walked around the outside of the mountain and was scared shitless. Yeah, that's Bangkok. Which is better for me? Patreon, I get more of the money from Patreon than I get from YouTube. YouTube takes 30%. Patreon takes like 5%, and then plus the YouTube fee, the PayPal fee, which is like 3 or 4% depending on everything. So really, it amounts to about 10% from Patreon, and then YouTube takes 30% off the super chats, which is ridiculous. Well, the video of the mountain, there'll be a clip of that in my favorite videos of the year. That one will be in there for sure. I got a bunch of them, and I got a couple in there that nobody's seen yet. So police were called after a passenger on public. Yeah. I remember reading about that. Nasty bastard. Listen, at this point, I highly recommend anywhere you go, you have a handkerchief with you. You get one of those, PayPal depends on where the person is, but it's usually around 3.5% to anywhere up to about 10%, but that's like certain countries. But like from the United States, most of the major countries, United States, UK, Australia, it's about anywhere from 3.5 to 5%, which is great. I mean, Cash App, Apple Pay. Cash App. I used to be able to do an instant transfer, and they gave me the Cash App card, and I activated the card and everything, and then I had money. I had like $50 on there or something. I went to go pay for something at the grocery, and they said, sorry, declined. I'm like, what do you mean declined? This is like $5. I got plenty of money on there. And I called up, I talked to the Cash App people, and they said, you can only use it in the United States, the card. Oh, man. So now I transfer the money, and it takes like a day, 2 days to get to my bank account. And I think they charge, it depends on the amount. It's something like 3% or something. It's not bad. Apple Pay, if you get paid through Apple Pay, there's absolutely no charge, and it takes a day to get to the bank, which is great. Because that's the thing. If I'm always streaming, I always have videos coming up, then I always know, and between everything else that I have going on, I always know I have, there's always something coming in. There's always some money coming in, which really helps. Now, I keep thinking about where am I going to go and where can I go that's safe to go here. And if I listen to my wife, I won't ever be going anywhere because she doesn't think it's safe to go anywhere. I told her I was going to the mall today. I go, yeah, I need to get a few things, and I'm worried that the mall is going to close up, and I'm not going. It's going to be a pain in the ass again. And if I want to stream from Starbucks, I can't do it anymore. And it's going to be a huge pain in the ass. And you know what, Zach? We're not talking about fucking vampires, dude. We're not talking about ghosts. We're not talking about vampires. We're not talking about all this shit. Okay? So anyway, Apple Pay is probably the best option out there. But not everybody has it, and Let's see here. Always cool in the caves and this and that. What's happening, Mr. Dre there? Hey, you know, I meant to tell you Happy New Year. And I wanted to send you a message. I'll send you a message when the stream is done, or by tomorrow I'll send you a message. That's something I want to ask you. I'm scared. They claim just to scam the gullible. Oh, God. Yeah. We all got to eat, man. Hopefully the politicians in the United States get their act together. They figure something out that's... Listen, you know, I think the politicians need to get back in touch with reality. Like that Mitch McConnell, that guy is the biggest prick. He's so out of touch. He might be a nice, kindly old grandpa, but man, when it comes to being in touch with the reality, he's fucking out there. Same with Nancy Pelosi and all these people. But I think she at least attempts to look like she has some kind of compassion for people. But they need to work it out, man, because really it's really bad. Yeah, I think they've been in office for a little bit too long, you know. And I think there needs to be some kind of a strategy so that that makes it a little bit easier, so that if there is a gridlock, and that you can bypass the person, you know, like McConnell or Pelosi, or get him out of power. I think it needs to be a little bit easier to get him out of power because, you know, yeah, I mean, listen, what do we got to talk about vampires? I don't give a fuck about vampires. We're not here to talk about vampires, all right? I know you guys might want to. If you want to do it, talk amongst yourselves, have fun. Revolting against Pelosi's drugging net. Oh. I did all the Jollibee packaging and the food was not very good. I'm just telling you my experiences. And, you know, anybody who's watched me over time knows that at least here, and even in other countries, most of the time that I have food, I'm like, hey, that's pretty good. Or, damn, that's good, you know. But rarely do I say, oh, this is really bad. I just don't want it. I don't want to go back to the Rap God. I never want to go back to the Rap God again. I don't care what they're serving. I don't care if it's made by a Michelin chef. I don't give a shit. I don't want to go there because I don't trust it now. And that in itself is enough for me to say, no way, you know. That girl's helped me at the bank before. Speaking of which, oh, did I bring that? Yes, I did. God, you know what, Zach? I'm sorry, but I don't. You know, you're disrupting the stream, buddy. Hate to tell you. Get the fuck out of here. You're timed out. And I have a feeling you're that same douchebag who was in there the other day. Goodbye. In California, okay. I put some pork in a roll and the locals laughed and asked what I was doing. RG, did you butter? Let me see something. I'm trying to read these messages. Well, listen, I'll tell you what. The guy the other day, he buttered my muffin. The little guy, he's new. Probably he doesn't have much experience at the register. When I asked him for the butter, he just buttered it. Didn't charge me the extra. And I was like, why can't they all be like this? You know, not that I'm eating any muffins, and I'm swearing off Starbucks food. They really don't have a lot of food that's very healthy. We got to do a New Year's resolution stream in about a week, and we'll say, okay, who made a resolution and has already broke their resolution? It's been a week or two, and they've already broken their resolution. You see, everybody's got masks on here. They all wear their masks. Everybody likes it. I'm sure you got a lot of people here that can't afford it, but they come in. And I'm loving every minute of it. Forget what that was. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I have every single season of Seinfeld and Sopranos and Entourage and a lot of Anthony Bourdain's shows. I got all kinds of stuff. I got a big library. Gennaro, there you are. You've already missed quite a few of the lovely barista for the day. Happy New Year, by the way. Most everybody who's coming in, they're employees. There's not a ton of people that are shopping. The numbers are down, but then quite a few people, you know, like I said, they've gone home to their village, or you know, they're staying home or whatever. And I mean, my kids have, I don't know when the last time they went out. They don't go out very much right now. What's the weather like where you're at, Tom? Soy Duck Cowboy's in Del Rey, and I think you said, what was it, 71 or 81 or something? I forget. Is it 87? Yeah, we're back to the usual. Bangkok Starbucks. I'm still trying to get this video done. 75. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Oh, that was in Tampa. That it was 80. I think 87, and it was humid. It is 8 degrees where I am. Well, that's all right too. It makes it easier to stay inside. Yeah, I've been thinking about what I can do. You know, I really don't feel like going out all that much, just because of what's going on. But I don't want to stay cooped up if I don't have to. You know, I mean, like once a week, there's no reason why I can't go out. And a lot of the food, damn it, that's what I need. Son of a bitch. They're out of the coffee that I like in the grocery. I don't know what it is. That's the thing. I'm looking around. Listen, Gennaro has been kind enough to, propose that he puts forth a little dough, and then, I can put forth, I got the money to put forth for a little trip now, but some other people got to put some out. And then, but the thing is, right now is not the greatest time to be traveling, so it doesn't really matter. I should probably stay somewhat close to home, because the more you change provinces, the better the shot of getting locked down or getting caught. So that makes it even more difficult to figure out where to go. You know, I don't want to be the guy out in the Bangkok and somebody goes, that foreigner was here and he's the one who spread the virus. I just don't want to be that guy. Why not do something fun for viewers? So Thomas, do you watch my channel very often? Can you travel to someplace exotic like Kazakhstan? I miss your travel videos. It'd be cool if you did something like the movie Anaconda. Patient Zero. You watch it every day, okay. So, for how long? Oh, you lurk, okay. Well, then you know it's really a huge pain in the ass for me to go outside of the country now and then to come back into Thailand. That's one reason why I don't go to some places. And I like your wording, though. Why not do something fun for viewers? Who wants to wear a stinking mask while traveling? Might as well wait till this be over. Well, one thing I will say is that, sorry about that, guys. One thing I will say is that, God, no matter where you sit, the light's not good here. And what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about that? You know? I mean, I could take a train pretty easily here. I can even take a bus, although I really don't want to take a bus. I can take a train. I can take a Road 2, which is just a van. I can do that. There's no problem with that. It's a matter of where will I go, what will I do, and is that province open? Is it worth it? You know, you're in Serbia now. A lot of no-go places currently in Thailand. Yeah, exactly. Well, if I blow my nose, it'll be into a tissue or a handkerchief, because I'm not gonna, I would never do that. I wouldn't do that even when it wasn't in the COVID. You know, if we weren't in the COVID, I wouldn't be blowing my nose and just like blowing snot rockets. Fucking disgusting. Anyway, Gennaro, you always come up with some good ideas. You let me know a place you'd like to see me go. You know, it should be within a day or so of Bangkok, 2 days. I need to be there for maybe no more than 3 days. I'm willing to go. But, you know, it's a little difficult at the time right now. I mean, you know, it's, there's always stuff to do. It's just a matter of, will it be interesting? Do I want to go? You know. Krabi. Yeah, I don't know about Krabi and what's going on there right now. That's not exactly a day or so away, although I could fly there. You know. Oof. Now I'm not going there. I'm not going to my wife's hometown without her. And I know she doesn't want to go there right now. No, I'm not going to Surin. What am I going to do there? No, Surin. I'd like to go to a beach, to be honest. Yeah, okay, Thomas. Slums are area we went to were good, and the people. Yeah, Hua Hin might be okay. Oh, it looks like she got the. Oh, you can't see it. Oops, I was the wrong way there. She got the KFC for everybody here at the place here. Hang on. Let me read these here. The slum areas you went to were good, and the people. I agree. I like that place. I don't particularly want to go there right now. I've been there already, like 20 times, and right now is probably not a great time to go there because everything is, there's a lot of narrow walkways and stuff like that. I don't want to go in there. I just don't, really what it is, it's not about the COVID or anything. It's just, I just don't feel like going. It takes a little something out of you every time you go. And it takes preparation, mental preparation, emotional preparation to go there. Let's see here. Where am I at? I wouldn't mind going to Krabi though, because I can go from island to island, Hey, as long as I got a little money in my pocket, I'll go anywhere. What I like to go is do a little island hopping. I like to do that, but I don't know what. The thing is maybe I should go there with the intent that there's nothing open, and then just figure out what's a good place to see. As long as I can get some little fisherman or somebody to give me a little ride on his boat or something, that's fine. I'm behind here. I gotta read these messages. I gotta put my glasses on. Can't see jack shit here. Chechnya, very good. I'm going to Phuket for the first time next week. Oh, cool. I don't know how much is going on there. I'm sure there's some things open though. You should have a decent time. What about Pat Pong? No. Slum areas, haven't been there. Hua Hin. Any place in Thailand you haven't been? Of course. It's a matter of knowing where they are. Because there's a lot of... Listen, I'm working... I told you guys, I've been working on this song with my son. Actually, I got the... Bangkok, Phuket. I got a bunch of cities right here. Bangkok, Phuket, Royet, Sisaket, Chumphon, Yasathon, Koh Samet, Aranyaphutet, Cha Am. I like Cha Am. It's pretty nice. I like Pajuap. I like Cha Am. Buridam, Kalasin, Hua Hin, China, Kolan, Patalung, Surin, Khao Yai, Hat Yai, Masai, Nong Khai, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Sukhothai. Been to all those. Pattaya, Ayutthaya, Koh Samui, Koh Tao, Songkhla, Khon Kaen, Mae Sot, Mae Lao, Koh Kut, Mae Sharim. I need to get rid of that one. Mae Hong Son, Raynong, Yala, Bungkan, Phunam Ron, Rayong, Payao, Lui, Phi Phi, Krabi, Korat, Phichit, Uttaradit. Been all those places. Lampang, Lamphun, Satun, Phetchabun, Chonburi, Phetchaburi, Lopburi, Singburi, Udon Thani, Surat Thani, Pathum Thani, Patani, Trat, Trang, Pai, Nan. I haven't been to Pai and Nan for a long time. I don't know that I've ever been to Nan. I think I went through it. Mae Chan, Beitong, Antong, Koh Chang, Koh Rang, Nam Tok, Khao Sok, Nakhon Nayok, Muk Dahan, and several others that I don't have written down here. Yeah, that's up in northern Thailand. Been there, done that. Listen, I learned my lesson in Ayutthaya. Just because I've been to a place doesn't mean that I shouldn't go there again. But what I have to think about now is I got to think about the virus. Oh, God. I got to think about the virus. No, we don't want to visit you. And you know how much is there to do or to show? You know, What destinations are within a day's travel that you would consider? Name one. I don't have a map in front of me. Been there, done that. And, you know, I'm not talking to you, Thomas Craig, by the way. I'm talking to like Gennaro, Tom, guys that have been here for a long time. You know, that actually communicate. I don't have a map, but like I said, let me see here. Let me see if I can figure it. Hua Hin's nice, but I've been there, you know, recently, obviously, fairly recently. Chumpon. Chumpon, if I'm going to go to Chumpon, then I would probably go to Krabi. Nakhon Si Thammarat, I've been there, and I mean, I would go, but I'd rather go somewhere like that with my wife, you know, if she can go. I don't know. I have to see what her schedule is. I know she has to go back to work on Monday, but I don't know what she's got planned. I have to find out. You know, it would be nice to go with her to the south. If I'm going to go that far south, I want to go with her. It also pays to have somebody who's from the south with you. It helps, you know. It's not imperative for me, or for anybody for that matter, but it does help. So, I mean, you know, anywhere on the coast there, yeah, I guess, you know, listen, I'm not opposed to taking a train down to Cha'am, go to Prachuap, then to Hua Hin, and then go down to Chumpon. I'm not opposed to any of that. I know that. I know you do. A lot of people do. That, you know, I understand that. But, you know, you got to understand from my perspective that I try to take a little bit of joy in what I'm doing. I want to have joy. I want to feel, wow, I really am happy to be doing this. And then that translates into a better stream and a better video, I think, you know. If I'm like when I go to Pattaya, I'm sorry, I don't particularly like the place. I go to Chiang Mai, I don't particularly like the place, you know. It's not my, it's like, you know, or some place that I've been a million times. When I go to Cambodia now, I've been there like 51 times, something like that, 52 times. Okay, I go again. I haven't been in a couple years. Now I go again. It'll be fresh. It'll be exciting. It'll be nice. But I'm not going outside of the country. Well, learn how to spell Patpong first. That's what you need to do. Learn how to spell it. I think that's a good start. Anyway. Like I said, yeah, sure he did. This guy's fucking irritating. You're out of here, dude. See you later. Hate to be a dick, but you're gone, buddy. And you know what? So are you over here. Passive-aggressive nonsense. In other words, bam. I've been doing this a long time, you know. I can almost tell immediately. These fucking guys. Vampires. Oh, let's just go into, you know, one comment about vampires or ghosts, okay, I understand. But like obsessing about it, like with the ghost shit, it's the same fucking guy. This is just me being real. And if it's not, oh well, I'll take my chances. You know? I mean, don't want to lose anybody. Carl, if you're still there, is there anywhere you would like me to show you? Carl has been, you know, Carl's great, man. He came here. He's the guy I talked about a while back, where he said he's living in New York and he'd never really been anywhere, and he decided to come to Asia because, I guess, because of me, which is a bit scary. But he went and worked and taught English in Cambodia for a while. Then he came over to Thailand, and we met up a couple times. And you know, nice there. The temple there, the best I ever see so far. Where, Phetchabun? You know, listen, I can stop anywhere I want, really. You know, I have to give it a look. You know, I got to give it a look. I got to give it a COVID look. That's the thing. I don't want any problems. I go into some place and people are like, "You're not allowed to come here," you know, or they're sitting at the border waiting to check temperatures and see your COVID test or some shit like that. I don't want to see any of that shit. I don't think you will at this point. But, you know, that's the thing. You know, they are shutting some places down now, and I'm not sure specifically where. I know I have an idea where. But, you know, every place, they have a list. And, you know, you got to be careful because you can get stuck very easily. It's 20 degrees, blizzard, and waiting for freezing rain. I'd be happy seeing a palm tree. I don't know if I can show you a palm tree from here. I think I can. Let's see if we can get that palm tree to show up. You see it over there on the... Should be right about there. You and me both, Tom. You've been to one temple. You've seen one temple. You've seen them all. It's coming, Carl. It's coming. You know, I don't know, Carl, did you, it's in Bangkok, but like I said, I'm not going there. It's a pain in the ass now, and they want, first of all, the guards want money. You got to bribe them to get in, and it's dangerous. It is dangerous. And it's getting worse and worse. You know, it gets more decrepit as time goes by. And I don't even know if they'll let you in now. But I don't want to go there. I'm not going there. I'm not taking a chance on fucking breaking my... Because with my luck, I'll go up there and I'll slip on a rock or something and I'll fall to my death and everybody will be laughing at me. YouTuber falls to his death. But, oh, I was going to ask you, Carl, did you see the other day when I went on the boat on the Chao Phraya River? Where did I go before there? Oh, I went to that fort and the park over by the Chao Phraya. You know, maybe I'll explore the Chao Phraya a little bit and I'll figure out, you know, I'll see what's going on with the COVID here and then figure out where I can go. I would like to go down a couple of the side rivers, the side canals from the river and take a boat down that way, you know. So that's a little bit to think about, but that's not going to happen until later this week at the earliest. Alex starts school this week. We got to take care of that. The wife goes back to work, and I want to see what pans out with this, you know, with their lockdowns. Because I don't really want to go out of the city if they're going to be locking everything down. And it's, I don't know, I can probably swing it no matter what, you know. Sri Lanka, okay. Heard good things about Sri Lanka, but I'm not going there now. Everything's on hold internationally. Let me please be clear about that. Unless I got, and you know, the thing is even if I want to spend the money to come in here and go through the quarantine, it's 2 weeks while I'm in quarantine, and it's anywhere from about $3,000 to $5,000. I don't want to deal with that. So, yeah, I mean, exactly. Dre's gone through it. He's gone through it, sitting in a freaking hotel for 2 weeks. It's not something I want to do. You know, unless it's absolutely necessary. And it's not. It's, you know, it's not imperative that I go out of the country. I'd like to. It pisses me off I can't because I want to. And then if I want to come back in, you know, yeah, just about everybody I know will pass. And, you know, while I'm all for everybody living vicariously through me, I'm sorry, I do draw the line at a few things, you know. Yeah, well, where are you now, Stephen? Yeah, so you're going to be doing it. You're going to be doing it in February. No, you're not. I'll tell you that right now. You're not going to be doing it here. It's not going to happen. Not to burst your bubble there, pal, but I don't think you're going to be getting in February. And if by chance you do, you better be prepared to pay through the nose. Do you think I can come by May? Maybe I wait then. Anyway, you know, I would like to have a nice lunch. What is it now? It's got to be a suspect. He already admitted he's the same guy. It's not suspect. I'm your new fan. Yeah, you're my new fan. Okay. Nice to have fans. No, we're not going to the Rap God. I tell you what. Send me an Apple Pay for $250. I'll go to the Rap God. That's what it'll take me. Until then, I'm never going back to the Rap God. It's not going to happen. And that's the only way. You send it either that or by Cash App. You send it by that way. And, you know, it's just because I'm not a freaking trained SEAL. I'm not going to go because you want me to go to see me in misery. You know, I mean, and if you do want me to go, then, you know, it's got to cost, you know. No, I'm not allowed to do that. I couldn't do that. I just caught Rap God 3 days in a row. 3 days in a week, I caught Rap God at the wrong time. No. No, I wouldn't do it. Sorry. Oh. There you go, Gennaro. The one in the back. Not the one in the white shirt, but the one in the black in the back. That's for you, my friend. Believe me, she was okay. I went there 3 days, yes. 3 different occasions, and it sucked every single time. I'm always thinking about you, buddy. Always, you know. Yeah, no, watch in the next week, they're gonna start coming out and they're gonna be like, Icon Siam. 3,000 infections. Now closed. I do want to go to Icon Siam again. I want to meet pretty girls who look Japanese in Bangkok. Well, good for you. I suggest that you start looking. Good luck with that. My guess is that if you're from Sri Lanka, and you want girls that look like that in Thailand, you have absolutely no fucking chance unless you shell out a shitload of money. And I'm serious. Actually, Icon Siam does have like a little old city on the bottom floor, or the ground floor, I guess you call it. It was a pretty cool place, but you know, once you get past, oh, look what they did here. They've got a little, they've got a little waterway here. They've got this. They've got that. Once you get past that, it's basically the same old shit. You know, like here, they don't have like Prada and all those kind of name brands here. They have a few, but not all that many. This is a middle class area. This is not like, you know, a high-so area. Are Sri Lankans unpopular in Thailand? I don't know much about the country. Well, why do you want Japanese? See, you're full of shit, dude. Why do you, you really, I think you're full of shit, buddy. You're Sri Lankan and you want to come to Thailand for Japanese girls, then go to Japan. Japanese Thai girls. First of all, what's wrong with the Thai girls? Since when did you become an expert on Thai women, but not on, and you know, so, and it makes you want Japanese style Thai women? Here's the thing, what I know. You're Sri Lankan, you probably got dark skin, okay? And the girls who are going to want you are going to be girls, you're either going to have to speak the language, which you don't, or you're going to have to pay through the nose. You got to pay. So if you're willing to pay, you certainly don't need me, and I'm not your pimp. I'm not I'm not their pimp. You know what I mean? I'm not the whore master here. I don't want any part of that lifestyle. So, there's nice cinemas all over the place, really. I mean, seriously, listen. I don't want to be your guide. I don't want to be your consultant. I don't want to be your, the girl's pimp. I don't want to be any of that shit. I don't get big money from anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. Big money. Yeah, you know, those days of the, I hate to tell you guys this, but you know, I said it before. I don't want to do those kind of videos before. I don't want to, again, I don't want to get involved in that scene. Me and Robert got into the tit for tat while I was there in Pattaya, because he's in Pattaya. And, you know, yeah, okay. Well, so what's the matter with, so you prefer Japanese girls to Thai girls? We did the whole tit for tat in Pattaya because, you know, I didn't want to go into the bars. It's not like I can't handle it. I can't handle myself with the women. To me, it's like a fucking game, and I don't want to play it. You know, that's all it is. And you know, do I want my old lady or my kids going into the bars and hanging out and, you know, partying with? I don't care about my kids as much, although I'd prefer they didn't. They just, you know, do things the more traditional way. But, you know. Anyway, so, you know. You thought Japanese-looking girls in Thailand is good because Japan is too expensive compared to Thailand. What's expensive? What's reasonably priced? What's cheap? I mean, really. now we're getting into a whole nother subject here. You know, go. I suggest you go to some other channel or some other site and get some help from those guys. There's people out there that will help you. Good for you if that's what you want. Yeah, right. You read that. Now I know you're full of shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's 400 baht. Oh, God, you're an idiot. Idiot troll. Excuse me. Lately, I've been getting some in the chats, you know. And I think what it is that more people have time to do stuff, and they're probably, especially guys like that, they're probably sexually frustrated, you know. Freaking palms probably raw, and they're dying to just. Can I go anywhere and get a little some? You know, can I get a little something? You're just started and they're already out in numbers. Yeah, listen. Don't get cunty on this channel, all right? Because you know what? Maybe that's why my subscriber numbers don't soar. And they never have. You know why? Because if I think you're full of shit, I'll tell you. And if I think you're just a trolling cunt, I'll ban you. You know. Why not? Why can't more people just be kind of straightforward and stop bullshitting around, playing games? You know. I appreciate that more than some passive-aggressive, guy who comes on and... I saw in the forum it's 400 baht. Really? What forum is that? I don't even have to ask. 400 baht? They weren't 400 baht when I came over here, you fucking twat. Dildo. Schmecklehead. Lots of them out there. Well, why would you be traveling from Sri Lanka to Thailand for Japanese girls? Because they're cheaper than in Japan. Yeah. You know, in Japan, you can still get a girl for like, you know, I'm not talking about like the same as in Thailand, but as far as the period of time, listen, I've been to Japan several times, and I know for a fact, if you really want a girl, you're going to have to get your business done fairly quickly, but, you know, and you're going to pay a little more than you would pay here, but you could still go there and, you know, you can have a little bit of fun with a little bit of money. You don't have to be filthy rich, you know. 50, 100 bucks, you know, maybe you get 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You do your business and get on out down the road. This guy, you know, it's like, I liked the guy the other day, when was it? I don't even know when it was, a couple years ago. Hey, man, can I buy a Thai girl for when I'm there? I'm like, buy a Thai girl? No, you can't. You fucking idiot. And, you know, this is the thing. I think a lot of the guys now, and there are guys out there, I mean, they're fairly educated. They know about their world. And they believe that, you know, like, they still believe Thailand's living in the dark ages. And that, you know, you can't find things here. You know, like, can I get a lawnmower there? Do they have cologne in Thailand? Can I find some? Is it really hard to find? Do they sell cheese there? Do they have pizza in Thailand? Wake up. Wake up. Listen, I went to Myanmar many years ago, and they had no Coca-Cola, no 7-Up, none of that. It was all their own brand. And you know, the Thais, they have Est Cola. It's called Est. And they have Est Cola, Est Orange, like, you know, it's like Fanta Orange. They have a bunch of different flavors. I don't want Est. When a place tells me they have Est, and they don't sell like regular Coke or something like that, I just go, I don't want that shit. I don't want Coke most of the time. I don't want Pepsi. You know, I've stopped drinking that stuff for the most part. But like, if I do go into a restaurant, I don't want the Thai version of it. You know, it's just my preference. But when I went to Myanmar, I was very surprised. You know, at the time I was like, holy shit, they have nothing here. They didn't have McDonald's. They didn't have Burger King. They didn't have, you know, definitely didn't have Taco Bell. They didn't have Texas Chicken. They didn't have Coca-Cola. They didn't have any of that. Now, I do have a video, and I don't think I ever put it up, of myself and Mr. Longhorns, who apparently is either lurking or still hungover or something or whatever. But we went into a pizza joint, and I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember if it was a Pizza Hut or Pizza Shack or something, but it was a pizza joint. And man, it was not good. At least pizza here in Thailand can be quite good. It's not as good as Jono's Pizza. But you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, where are we at for time here? Seems like I got a few decent guys and a lot of knuckleheads. A lot of lurkers. Oh God, you miss my chat. How do you miss him? How do you miss him? I don't understand. Explain me. Please explain me, because I've never seen you here. Is it because, you know, like you're in the wrong time zone or something? What is it? Please explain me. Yeah, but they're still up afterwards. You know. Listen, if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way. And, you know, I wouldn't find a way to watch me, probably. I don't, like, set my alarm clock to watch something, you know. I think I've only done that once, and it was one of my favorite photographers had a movie going up. And it was only a one-time deal. And to this day, I can't find that movie. And I made it a point to wake up and to watch it at that time. Personally, I wouldn't do that for me. Anyway, I'm trying to think of where I want to eat today. I don't want a beer. Could have an Asahi, but I really don't want one. And I got a list of items to get for the wife on the honey-do list. Oh, you know what I should do? So you got this right here. Oh, is that a hint? Burmese salad. I'm gonna go there. Alrighty, well, appreciate everybody joining me. Dre, I will send you a message shortly. Very simple thing. I'm wondering if you can do. Should be pretty simple. You know, Dre is a graphics guy. He does websites. He does graphic design and stuff like that. You know. So you should contact him. Because he can do some good work for you. Hoop Dad is. I'm like people watching now. Is this a foreigner chick? No, she looks Asian. She's Asian. I thought she's kind of chunky, so I thought, oh, and she's got kind of light hair and light skin. So I thought, oh, she's this one over here. Gennaro, she might be a barista, Gennaro. I think she's for you. Let's take a little look around here. There's a $3,300 massage chair right there in front of you. $3,300. Now, personally, I would never get a chair like that. And it's, ooh, $1,000 off. $1,000 off. Phew, maybe I should just get the bank loan and buy one, huh? Anyway, I do have a couple local places. I was seeing about it. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, got a couple places that I've been thinking about going around town, and I'll have to try to figure something out, and keep up on the COVID here and see what's going on. Hopefully they'll get it under control. Everything will go back to normal in a couple of weeks, and we can get on our merry way. We get the vaccine here. I don't know what my chances or my family's chances of getting that vaccine are. Got no idea. I don't know how they're going to work it. Highest bidder, maybe. I don't know. Take my chances. I see a sign up here. It says happier together. Can we be happier together in 2021? Is that a dream? That's their slogan now. Happier together. Happier together 2021. Anyway, I still think that what I've been reading, Tom, is anywhere from Anutin, the health minister, said February. Then I read he meant February through April. But that's only 2 million doses. That's not all that many. So yeah, I would say sometime this year. Maybe, and from what they've been saying, and what I've been reading, just because you have the vaccine doesn't mean you don't need to quarantine. At least for, until they figure out if it's going to work and what effects it's going to have. I don't know. We'll see. Just feel better when they're not around. Yeah, you and me both. Listen, I don't want more foreigners here. I'll be honest. I don't want them here. I don't want a shitload of foreigners coming back. Because you know what? I'm very at peace here for the most part. I can have these trolls here and I just laugh at them. It's not like they're, oh my God, my channel is overridden with trolls. No, it's kind of funny. And every channel has them. So yeah. What are you going to do? Now, what I'm wondering is, I did think about this the other day. I thought, my son Nicholas said to me the other day, well, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry. My son said to me the other day, he said, would we ever move out of the country? I said, yeah, maybe. But you got to remember that, we have to think about money. It's always something to think about. And, it may or may not be possible. And then I thought about it and I thought, wow, I don't think that it's the same Thailand for some reason has a certain allure to people that if I was like, hey, I'm Scott and I'm an American in Lisbon, I don't think it would have the same effect on people, Or, hey, I'm Scott, I'm an American in Bali. I don't think it would have the same effect. There wouldn't be as many people because that's what I want. That's how I choose to do things because I don't know you. No offense. It's the way it goes, buddy. Is there a problem with that? What's your problem with that? Why wouldn't you understand that? You know why? Because you're a troll. That's why. Same fucking guy. Keep creating those accounts. Oh. I have seen the light. What's the matter, Matthew? You got no response? I'm trying to communicate with you, man. Okay, but what is it you don't understand? I meet up with certain subscribers, guess why? This is a business. It's not fucking UNICEF. No, not at all. But there's a large number of people that have been on my channel for a long time. I've gotten to know them, and I don't want to meet with just anybody. If I meet by chance, that's fine. Otherwise, no. Become a member, spend a little time, get to know me, wine me, dine me, baby. That's about how it works. You think, just because you're coming over here, do I really need to meet you? Really. I met up with a Swede, that's a little different, okay? I meet up with who I want to meet up with. Can we get that clear? If you become a member, then can we have lunch? Well, it depends. You live in Pattaya. Right now, I'm going to say no. I tell you what, become a member on my Patreon. And, sign up for, I don't know what levels, I don't even know what levels there are now. Sign up and, stay on there for a few months and then we'll talk then. All right? You want an autographed shirt. Okay, well, it's not going to happen. All right? Yeah, that's what they are now. They're stalker. Believe me, I've been stalked by guys. You think I haven't? It happened to me at, what was the name of that place? At M. Courtier once. Fucking guy was stalking me. I was like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, you've been watching for 5 years, uh-huh. You guys don't know, really, Andrew, do you not know anything about YouTube at all? Seriously, people get death threats. I've got death threats. I've had, I don't know what you're talking about since the Israeli got married. I got no fucking idea what you're talking about. What is it today? Why am I getting, there's one guy out there. Oh, Oz the Israeli. Uh-huh. He's gonna sell it on eBay. He's gonna get like $1.99. Oh, God. Listen, Matthew. It's not gonna happen, okay? I tell you what. Send me $250 right now, and then I'll have lunch with you somewhere here in Bangkok at the Mall Bangkok. All right? And I'll even buy. Send it through the Cash App. Send it through the Cash App. Send it through. It's not just the membership, man. You know, send it through the Cash App. Send it through Apple Money. And when I get it, and you want to come meet me, you can. 2 hours. I'll give you 2 hours. All right? That's how it works. It's a yes or no. It's simple like that, you know? And in that way, no, it's $250. You send me the money through the Cash App right now or through Apple Pay. Those are the only two methods, okay? You send them that way. You don't have to have a membership. You don't have to do anything. Okay. Well. Oh, God. If he wants to write a letter, he must pay more. Yeah, exactly. God, I really, you know, if you guys only knew, I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, honestly, it's like, here, it's my way or the highway. That's the way I work, okay? And for the guys who I know out there, for all the guys that I know, you know, they know exactly how I am and exactly, you know, why I do what I do, because they've been following my channel for a long time. And for the guys who have a problem with it or who give me excuses, then, yeah, oh, you really follow my channel, don't you? Yeah, Dre's a troll. Oh, God.
Well, I watch your channel for 5 years. I know I watch you all the time.
Really? Then you would know that he's not a troll. Oh, God. Yeah, he's a troll because he's my moderator. You fuck. He's another fucking guy. All these guys, they're so full of shit. I hope they're having fun, though. I watched a 5-year-old, I got a letter, and I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of you. Oh, God.
I'm going to ask my girlfriend for half the money because I don't have it.
You missed a little bit of fun. I don't feel like leaving now because I'm having fun. There's a lot of them out there. And I bet you that some of them, I know who they are, but I'm not going to get into that. It doesn't matter. You know, it really doesn't matter. Listen, just have a happy new year, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas. And if you don't like me, that's okay. I don't care if you like me or not. It doesn't make a bit of fucking difference to my life. If you really spend your time thinking about whether or not everybody likes you, then you're not concerned about your own affairs. It's like the guy who he wrote me a couple months ago, and he said, hey, man, you know, you banned me, and I don't know why I got banned. I didn't do anything. Yeah, never did. Nobody ever did anything. Nobody ever wants to take responsibility. Take fucking responsibility, you little fucking baby. You big baby. I said, listen, I don't know who the hell you are. And he goes, I swear I didn't do anything. I said, listen, I'll tell you what. get a $10 membership. Okay, a little $10 like through YouTube. I make $7. I don't give a shit about the money. It's not the money. It's the intention that at least I'll know that the person is semi-serious. Now, he wrote me, and at the same time I was writing him back, and I wrote him back, and I said, listen, don't worry about it. I'll put you on. No problem. He was blocked. I didn't remember the guy. But, you know, for the most part, people don't get blocked unless they deserve to get blocked. So I unblocked him, and I wrote him. I said, you know what? I was getting ready to write him at the same time as he wrote me. I was getting ready to push the button. I got a message from him. I read it, and he said, I got the membership. I said, okay. So he didn't get the membership he was supposed to. He didn't pay $10. He paid $4. But I was going to write him and say, you don't have to pay anything. Just come on. I don't want to be, you know, listen, I don't want to be a tyrant, right? So he's like, I really want to chat, and I don't know why you don't let me in. I don't know why you don't let me in there, because I really like to chat. And I'm like, but you never have chatted before. Yeah, I know, but, you know, I have. You just don't know it. I said, okay. So guess what? A month goes by, and then he doesn't renew his membership. It was through the membership on YouTube. He doesn't renew his membership. And guess what? He didn't chat one fucking time. Now, that's his prerogative. But, like, you know, don't come to me and say, oh, you blocked me before, I want to chat, and then you never chat. And then it's like one after another troll comes in afterwards. Okay. I don't get the hostility lurkers anyway. How can you expect your spin? Well, you know, Ryan, I don't really care what you think, okay? If you don't know what the hostility is about, then you haven't been watching the channel, and I'm sorry, but I don't feel the need to explain everything to you. And, you know, if my channel grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. As simple as that. You know. Oh, God. There you go, Gennaro. She's a barista. Oh, you still got a hard on about the vaccine? About the masks? You still have a problem with that? You're the same fucking butt monkey who has been... Same guy. How many thumbs down do I have right now? 50? God, man. This is a way to start out the new year. Isn't that special? You know, it's funny. I'll go up about 20 subscribers, like, in a matter of minutes. I happen to log in, and I go... Okay, I got this many, and then I go away for a few minutes, I come back, and all of a sudden I got like 20 or 25 new subscribers. I'm like, wow, that's pretty strange. And then guess what? After I ban some of these guys, I lose them all. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. It's the best option out there, though, so you can't really bitch. Now, my mother actually, told me about a site called Rumble. I've never heard, well, I think I've heard of it, but I've never looked at it, and I don't know what it's about. Has anybody ever used Rumble? I'm so hesitant with social media nowadays. Rumble is okay. What is it? Is it a video kind of site? Is it a live streaming site? There you go, Gennaro. Rumble is not as elegant as YouTube, but they claim not to censor. It is an option to look at. Oh, I will then. I told my mother I'd look at it. I was like, I don't remember it. I just remember hearing the word related to social media. So yeah, maybe I'll try that. Although, you know, library is another one like that. Okay, I'm always open to better options, but you know, it's not like I do that bad on YouTube now. I mean, I will tell you that in the last couple of months, I've started to take a bit more pleasure in YouTubing. You know, honestly, I got a bit burnt out, and that's none of your business now, is it?
It's a secret.
Jesus Christ. Where did you meet yours? Where'd you meet yours, Rico? This guy's got like dude, you need a fucking life, buddy. Seriously. Walmart. Bye. God. First of all, I've already gone over this. Second of all, when anybody asks me a personal question like that, and it's the first thing, just think about something. It's the first question out of their mouth. They've never, not once, come on my channel and chatted. Not, you know, and not even trying to be polite. It's just like asking me some like,
I met her in Patpong. She was shooting ping pong balls out of her twat.
Fucking idiot. You feel better now? Does that make you feel better?
Oh my God, I can't believe that. Yeah, it's true, man.
She was the ping pong queen. Oh my God. You know, I can only imagine like what Howard Stern went through in the beginning. Fucking douchebags. You're a douchebag, now fuck off. That's my next t-shirt. Remember that, Dre. We gotta come up with something. You're a douchebag, now fuck off. Or now get the fuck away from me or something, I don't know. They want to give you to give attention rather than ask relevant questions in the most interesting time in our life. I'll make it. Stickers too. Yeah, that's a good idea, Carl. You got to make some stickers. There are. Listen, that's the thing. I gotta always have, and I do have a pen and paper with me. I got to remember all these things. Yeah, you know, I've been trying to. Yeah, I still have a few of the stickers left, and I've been trying to. When I was down in Sukhumvit the other day, I plastered a couple on some of the light poles and stuff, so that when people. The only thing is, I need the URL to be shown. You have to go early. Jerkin and gherkin.
Hey, what is that jerkin thing, man?
It's what all these douchebags do. They get sandpaper hands. And you know what's so funny? God damn it, man. My nose is doing whirlies. Anytime the air starts to get dirty, I notice that. Anybody ever heard, I'm going to say something. I'm going to talk about a little channel. And this guy, he's been around for a long time. And, you know, somebody may have seen him. Some of you guys may have seen him already. I don't usually give shout-outs. I don't know the guy from Adam. But this guy, he's got a channel. His name is Andy Graham. Andy Lee Graham. He's the Hobo Traveler. And he think he lives in Togo in West Africa. But he's supposedly been around. And, you know, I've seen some of his videos. He goes all over the place. You know, seems like, you know, he's a bit scatterbrained, which reminds me of me in some ways. But seems like a nice guy, right? and he turns his comments off. You want to comment with him? You gotta. He doesn't really do live streams. You want to comment on one of his videos? You gotta pay and go to his forum or whatever the hell it is, and then you can talk to him. And he verifies who you are because he probably got a shitload of trolls in the beginning. You know, and he just didn't want to deal with it. You know, I understand it. I do understand it, but you know, for a while I let it get to me, and now I just look at it and I go, it's a sign of our times. It's a sign of our times. People have forgotten what it's like to live a life, and you're not on the TV all the time. You're not on the computer all the time. You're not on your phone looking at social media all the time. People have forgotten what it's like. At least this new generation. And even my generation, I mean, it just started when I was, you know, in my late 20s. So, you know, I'm still old school when it comes to this shit. I don't particularly like all this stuff. I do like communicating with people because I don't want to be around a lot of people. Oh, they do have a little band playing out there. There might be some girls hanging out there and stuff, you know. They got a little, I forget what it is, but I'll walk out there in a few minutes. They got a little band. I know they have that. I don't know if they got the girls still. Hear it? She's singing. There's a chick singing. So we'll have to take a walk over there. But this is the thing. What would life be like if there was no social media? It'd be a lot more social. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the thing is you know, you're never gonna get rid of them. There you go, Gennaro. She's one of those girls that probably is with the band over there. Dre, watch it, watch it. Hey, let's keep it classy, guys. Come on. You know, you can tease them a little bit. I mean, you know what? I have got so much shit over the years. You guys don't know. I've got shit for the way I talk to the girls at Starbucks. I've got shit from a number of people. And I basically just told them, fuck you. You don't like it? That's your business. And then I got shit the other day from the guy. I don't think he meant anything really bad, but he was like, oh yeah, that's really nice, sweet talking her, telling a sweet 26-year-old girl that she's old. And I was just teasing her. And she knew it. That's the thing. And then I got shit from, if you guys remember, I got shit for the way I talked to the pork stall girl. I get shit from everybody. You know, I mean, seriously. Yeah, he's got to be tough if he's a keyboard warrior. I mean, most of the guys who do all the trolling, from what I've seen, they're not tough. And you know, the thing is like, I think to myself, hey, you want to watch a good movie? I'll tell you what. Good movie on Netflix. It's called Don't Fuck With My Cat. It only has to do with cats for maybe 10 minutes of the movie. The rest of them, it's not a movie, it's a series, sorry. It only has to do with anything with the cats in the first part of the series. And it's not, you know, it's only a small portion, very small portion. It's not about cats. But you'll see about the YouTube and just how fucked up people are. And I was like, man, you know, I remember a few years ago, some guy was threatening, listen, he threatened to come to my house, go in my house, kill my kids in front of me, rape my wife, all these things. And I was like, okay, come, see what happens to you. You know, unleash that person. Let me have at it, okay? Yes, that was true. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so they talk tough to me. What, you think I'm the toughest guy in town? Hell no. I mean, and the thing is at this point, I'm a freaking old man now. I'm broken down. I'm beat up, man. I'm in pain a lot of the time. I'm, closing in on 60. Oh, wow, it's really great you're tough to me. Why don't you be tough to some of my friends who are younger and who can really fight? They can really fight. You want to be tough? Be tough with them, okay? I mean, that's the way it works. You don't have to be like that. There's no reason for it. But people are fucked up now, and I would say that the COVID is worsening it. It's making people even more and more fucked up. And I kind of pity them. I pity them, but I still, if they came to my house, I'd still fucking, I'd give them a little special something. Yeah, Paulie's Pistol Gun Shop. Well, if I had it my way here, I'd have my own my wall of weapons from your shop that, I could remove some of the manhood from these keyboard warriors if necessary. But, fortunately, that's not something that is, it occurs regularly here. Really? Well, how many times have you been here, Max? Tell me what you know about Bangkok. You've been here 2 times. You never found any buffalo wings. That's too bad because they have them all over the place. Ever go to Hooters? Hooters has buffalo wings. You can always go there. All right? I don't know. You're going to have to go find out for yourself. I don't like buffalo wings. I only like Gennaro's. Gennaro. Yeah, of course it is. I only like Jono's buffalo wings. His wings are the only ones I like. The ones that he made me, those were very good. But I don't like buffalo wings generally. I don't eat them. So, moving on. Let's go take a look at the band. I feel like sticking around a little longer. This chat is getting spicy. See, I knew it would get spicy. Didn't take but 2 seconds. Oh, God. All right, come on. Yeah, the groupies are probably a bunch of old ladies. Here, you know what? I want to bring this into them. I always worry that somebody will steal the espresso cup and they'll go, did you take the espresso cup, Mr. Scott? It's going to be like a bunch of old ladies and their families. Sounds kind of like jazz music or something to me. Don't go there, man, because I can go there. Believe me. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Old women rock. I'm gonna go walk right in here and I'm gonna sit down. Oh yeah. I wanna check this out. Yeah, alright. Just come in here.
You can say that you need, but it's just the one you don't you notice how honestly I love that wonderful.
Lovely. Mean like 3 ass cracks? You know, they put a stage up here before, and Alex has actually played here in front of a bunch of people, which is funny. Now that's coming. We're still working on the one tune. Actually, we're working on a couple, but one in particular. It's taken a little longer than I thought it would, but we may be able to get it down. Oh, he's playing harmonica. Is that harmonica? Yeah, I think it is. Jana, you should be watching this. They're up your ass. She has a nice voice. I think that's a harp, not a harmonica. Whatever that difference is. Absolutely none. And the kids had theirs and the wife had hers. Absolutely none. has. Jono, if you're listening, you could be watching this. He may watch later on. Jono, if you hear this while you're walking around, cleaning, or doing whatever you're doing, now is the time to watch. It was good. It was good food. I still need to see if I can get it delivered. But there is one opening up by Jono's place, which is close enough they might deliver if they don't from the place out there. She's got a good voice. And like you said, she's sitting down, which is a little bit harder to do. I wonder if I show this to Alex, he'll want to start playing this kind of stuff. Yeah, it would be, actually. You get some, I'm not talking about bringing a bunch of hoes over. You get some, nice Thai chicks coming over. Outnumber the guys 3-1. You have the band playing. Plenty of good booze. It would be fun. Yeah, friends, exactly. Hey man, you're getting it live from Bangkok, Thailand. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Who knows? That might be Alex in another 10 years, What do they call that thing he's playing? Harpsichord? This girl is grooving, man. I don't know, it looks different than any harmonica I've ever seen. But then I don't know all that much, so. And I'm being serious, I used to play piano for a while, but other than that, I don't know a whole lot. No. It's relaxing because we don't have the trolls in here. Sheba doo ba doo ba doo ba da ba doo ba doo. Ski bop diddly doo da. Do 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 do. Dude, the dude on the bass, he doesn't have any socks on. Like his shoes though. I like these guys actually. They're all right. So we take a little stroll, little meander. So we meander for a moment. All right, Dre, I'll talk to you later, man. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. I want. All right, yeah, all right. All right, I want to get out of here. Shabushi. It's so wild that it's relatively dead inside here. You know, it's dead. And they play pretty good, you know? I feel like when I'm done streaming, I might go back and record them, you know, just to put up on YouTube. Oh, look, it's an electronics fair. I don't know if I feel like eating or not. If I do, it's something relatively small. Look at this, empty. Dunkin' Donuts, empty. Dairy Queen. Pizza Company. MK, Coco Ichiban. Ooh, I love me some curry. Loves me some curry. What do you mean, here we go? I don't know if I want to eat all this because it's a bit filling. I don't know. I haven't seen any other today. Haven't seen any other foreigners here today. Cafe Amazon. They're going all out now. They know the New Year celebrations are almost over. Oh, where to go, what to eat. Should I have me some Coco Ichiban? What time is it now? 18. It's got to be... Ah, shit. Why not? Looks like you get to sit down. We'll go for a little something different this time. All right. Well, I love this place. They like my special opinion. All right, today I'm going to get a super hot curry. And I'm just going to go with the pork, I think. Ooh, grilled pork and kimchi curry. I think I'm gonna stick to that. That's it. We've got right. Look at this. We've got all these things right here. And this is what I want right here. Happy New Year, Dalo. How you doing? This is cooking kali mu what is this? That kanom hang pod. What is this? Mu soup glad kanom hang pod. Okay. There we go. Pork cutlet curry. Oh, Janara, well, I'm glad you still have a job. That's always a good thing. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I'll leave you thinking about Coconut Girl and the other barista. Talking Kali. Talking Kali. Mu soup. อะไรนะเกล็ดขนมพังทอดsuper hot no it's okay all right, so I'm getting the super hot today. 4 out of 5. When I had the 3 was spicy, but it was tolerable. You too, Andrew. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. 1 second. I'm looking forward to this. I always like me a good curry. And this is not bad, you know. Their curry is not bad. It's not all that expensive for the mall. Well, at least we have a few people left here. I don't think they got beer here. I don't think they have beer here. This is the go-to place now for me. Coco Ichiban. You can get this dish at, you know, even at Minato. They serve it in a bowl. You can get it at Minato. It's a little bit cheaper. You can get it at, there's a number of places you can get it, and it's a little bit cheaper. But I like this place. Hello, hello. There we go. For us, the new year really doesn't start until Monday. The best place where? I mean, this is just a standard go-to place. is a chain, but it's fine. This is a 4 out of 5 stars on their spicy level. I forgot the last time to order, and they just gave me a nothing spice. And then I had a 3 before. You don't have to have spicy food here. That's a big misconception about Thailand. All food is spicy. Where does Thailand plan on getting their vaccine from? Not from America. It's the AstraZeneca, and then there's another one, the Moderna, I think. It's not going to be here for a couple of months. Boy. Lots of people here. Pretty busy today. Yeah, they said they're going to start rolling them out here between February and April. 2 million doses or 2 million shots, but you know, that's not all that many, and who knows if it's going to happen on time. You know. I'm not really worried about it, to be honest. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. I mean, man, at food places now, they desperately want to stay open, and so many of the places I've seen just today, they're not just wearing masks; they're wearing masks and face shields. All the staff here have face shields on. And I don't see nearly as many people walking around without their masks on. Oh, Mr. Monash, what day? You missed a lot of the action earlier. A little bit of fun. Nice conversation, of course, as always. And, you know, a few jackasses here or there. Well, that would be correct, Fred. Only 63. Hello, Stephen. Hello again. I have a pork cutlet, a curried pork cutlet. 4 on a scale of 5 of spicy. I had the 3 stars before, the 3 stars spiciness, and it was a little bit spicy, but it wasn't that bad. So I'm gonna try the 4, just see how it is. It's not really keto. There's rice with it. You know, this is the thing. When I'm streaming and then I got to go eat, it's like I'm out and my options are kind of limited. So what will change apart getting older and still paying taxes? Well, probably nothing. If you want my honest opinion, probably nothing. Maybe, you know, people start getting more jabs, and maybe some people will start being allowed to go into places and in different locations in the world. Maybe restaurants will start to open up in the United States. Mr. Bum Gun Chuck from the Bum Gun Chuck video and Nepal video and Bangladesh videos, he sent me a message saying, Starbucks will allow me to sit outside as long as I bring my own chair. I'm like, that sounds like fun. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. People are going to do it, and guess what? There's going to be people that aren't allowed to go out of the country or into the country, depending on the country. If you can't show proof of that vaccine, there's going to be businesses that or companies that won't allow you to work without having that vaccine. So, you know, it's not like we have a whole lot of choices. You got two choices. Get the jab or don't. It all boils down to the harsh realities. Ain't that right, Mr. Minaj? Well, that's not good. Yeah, but in how many people? What percentage? What's the number of people in the number of people that got the shot? Cannot even get my bank account on the phone now. Compelled to go online. Even at the bank, they put me to the ATM. Yeah, I don't like what's going on. I never have. 200 out of how many? I was just saying this morning that, you know, and earlier in the stream, I really don't. I prefer the old ways. I prefer you call up and you speak to somebody on the phone, not some fucking machine. Please press 2. If you'd like to, press *77 or say *77. I don't want all that shit. Just get me through to a person. Wrapped. I want to know how spicy it is. That's my thing. It's a little bit spicy. Yeah, it's spicy. It's not the normal Thai spice, though. This is a different kind of spice. Bum Gun Chuck. I need to ask him. Thank you very much, Fred. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot when people don't usually contribute or they're not really into Thailand. because, listen, eventually it's going to come down to I can't travel as much, I can't go as many places because of my age. It's going to come down to that. And I just don't want to go out as much anymore. I've traveled a lot of places. The only place really left that I really, really want to go, besides Australia to give all the Australian shit, the Congo, there's not a whole lot of places that I want to go. I mean, think about it. Sometimes, I walk around for 3-4 hours, and I'm walking around for longer than that. So, while I can still do it, I don't want to. I'm getting to that point in life where I've experienced enough, at least, internationally, traveling wise. You can always have new experiences in your neighborhood or whatever. That's fine. I must admit, turning 60. It's not that spicy, really. Once you get past the initial heat, it's not bad at all. It's good. It's pretty good. Certainly better than the Rap God. Listen, I'm now starting to get to the point where when I wake up, it's a little more difficult to get out of bed and to move around and to get started, I'd like to go to Tibet if I didn't have to stop in China. And to be honest, going to Tibet will probably just piss me off. I'll be even more pissed off at the Chinese. So I don't need to go through that. That's true, Dowlo. I try to communicate that to my kids. And Nicholas might only be at home with us for another 4 months, maybe 6 months. That's it. I never had a problem to wake up, ever. I can always wake up. Never, ever had a problem. Like, I never oversleep. I almost never, ever oversleep. Never late for work, that kind of thing. I don't have that problem. Nicholas going out on his own, and he's the younger of the two, makes me feel old. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. Choke D to you. Really appreciate that. Love to you in Sweden. The Swedes are always nice to me. They always are, really. And, oh shit. I talked about I had a little thing with a girl from Malmo many years ago. No, he is not. Nikki wants to see the world. You're 30 years old and you can't wake up. It's called discipline. It's called when you wake up, you don't just lay there and go, get up in 5 minutes. This is my wife. Mrs. 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And after 10 minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Now what you do is you say, shit, my alarm went off, and you move, you get up. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I was wrong about you, Thomas. Right now, I'm not going to worry about trolls or not trolls. I just want to enjoy my meal. This is what I call peasant food. You know, rice, curry, and some pork cutlet. You know, it's like my wife will make some stew every once in a while. It's like peasant food. Fills you up. It's cheap, you know, fairly cheap. Yeah. I've been meaning to make some minestrone soup. See, this is a little bit spicy, but like nowhere near like one chip challenge spice or any of that. One of these days in the near future, I'm not sure, I don't know if I still have it, I may take the gummy bear challenge, which is supposedly hotter than the one chip. Yeah, you can't let it take 20 minutes. Pat Kapow? No. This is nothing, really. This is baby. I find the spiciest Thai food, aside from some somtam, is yum one sen. It's something about the onions and the lime that sets off those chilies. It's really, really spicy for me. Other than that, you know, I mean, I've eaten my wife's cooking for years and eaten a lot of spicy food here. And I can eat just about everything, you know, without any concern. Might feel a little fire in the backside. You know, might feel a little on the exit, but that's about it. What is this? The things we should do are so simple and so easy. Yes, yes. Do you think your sons look more like you or my wife? Nicholas has a shape of the face like me. His personality is like my wife. And Alex has the shape of my wife's face and the personality of me. Yes, fire in the hole. Do your kids usually get... No. I don't know. No, not really, because they speak takes cut chili. Listen. Yeah, Carl, there's a few. Tamales. I haven't been able to find tamales here, although I probably can get them by ordering them like from one of these grocers. Conch fritters, key lime pie, and dolphin. Mahi mahi. But you can get that here once in a while. Yeah, well, I'm not anymore. Aside from my messed up hands and my lack of memory, key lime pie is the bomb. I really like it. I miss my mother's cooking. I miss mahi mahi, which they never called it mahi mahi in my day. They called it dolphin. You put some, you bread it, you marinate it in some white wine. You put it in some egg yolk, then you bread it. And you cook it up in some butter and a little butter and oil. And then you put some lemon over it. Excellent. I'm not really looking for Vegemite. I have had it, but I'm not like, hey, I need to find it. One chip is mild. It's pretty mild. It was easy going in. Going out, it was a little bit spicy, and it did, you know, mess with my stomach a little bit. But other than that, it was fine. Of course. Anything about the January 6th? Well, they're not saying things on the Thai news very much about that, but I know it's happening. I know what's going on. Like I said earlier, politics, everything going on in the United States now, I'm not going back there. And so it's a spectator sport to me. I mean, you know, I hope for the best for the people because I am American and my family's there and my friends are there. But when it comes down to it, you know, what's going to happen is going to happen. And I don't want to go back. I don't want to deal with the cancel culture and all the other bullshit. You know. I don't want to deal with any of that shit. Yeah. That was good. It was good. You know, it was like, I'd give it a 7. Value, I give it a 7. Flavor, 7. Quantity, 7. All the way around, it's, you know, better than average. It's good. I wouldn't call it fantastic or great. But definitely, you know, like if you're with a buddy or your old lady or something or your family, whatever it is, you know, you're with someone and you want to hang out, it's a good place to have a meal, you know, and or like me, I spend time alone. You know, my wife was asleep. I was leaving and she goes, "Where are you going?" "The mall." Okay. Joe Biden, I'll give him a 1. I'll be surprised if he makes it 2 years. If he makes it 2 years, I'll be extremely surprised, you know. Now, what I'm thinking about is what's going to happen in the election for Georgia. That's pretty important because let me tell you something. When it all started out, listen, I like Trump. I like what he's trying to do, or at least what I think he's trying to do. I think he needs to be. He really could be a bit more diplomatic. Good rain. I don't worry about the rain really here. But I'll tell you what, I learned a bit about Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Maxine Waters, and what really sets me off is Mitch McConnell. Because they're all just out for themselves. They're not out for the people. I don't believe they're out for the people. They're not trying to give the people the best that, you know. Where's Longhorns at, man? I wanted to wish him Happy New Year, but, you know, I thought he already knew. I think I already sent him some. I don't like going to hot places because I always get too much information, pal. Yeah, but I don't like, listen, you know, Trump is a loose cannon. I don't like what's going on with, you know, Hunter Biden and all this kind of stuff. And the whole, you know, the Democrats didn't like that Trump got in. They want to impeach him. They want to do this, the Russia collusion. I don't like any of this shit. They're all out for their own party to stay in power as long as they can and push their agenda. You know, they just want to push their own agenda. So how does that help in the scheme of things? You know, I mean, for the people, it means for the people. It doesn't mean for you and your political party. You know, so, you know, it would be nice to see them be a bit more transparent. Like, you know, with Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi, stop blocking each other, stop dicking around with each other and acting like, you know, you really care. One thing that bugs me about Pelosi, is her, we gotta crush the virus. We gotta crush that virus. We gotta crush the virus. Because our kids, our children, they're starving. They need food. Honey, that don't, if you really cared that much, you wouldn't be eating boutique ice cream by the truckload. You know. Again, Lama So. We don't need to know about this and nobody gives a shit. We don't care. Okay? It's called I don't give a fuck. Nobody cares about that. Now they care about my ass sweat. They care about me walking out and I got an ass sweat crack, or an ass crack sweat, some ass crack sweat when I'm walking out in the hot sun. People care about that because they want to know. They want to know that when I'm walking, they want to know that when I'm walking, you know, I got raw balls. When you're walking a long distance, you got to walk with the right materials. You got to make sure, you know, I can only wonder what all these people that walk for hundreds and hundreds of miles, how they're staving off, you know, their problems with the nether regions. You know, I don't know what he's going to do. Who knows? But what I do know is I don't want, what's her name? Kamala. I don't want Kamala to become president. You know, so. And really, my opinion of everything doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I'm one guy, one vote. That's why Robert De Niro doesn't matter. His stupid opinion doesn't matter. Who are these other crazy, batshit crazy people? Alyssa Milano doesn't matter. None of them matter. They don't matter. They're one vote. And you know, I said it the other day to somebody. You can say we look like chimps, following the Joe Rogan model, we're chimps, but we're nothing more than ants, that's all we are. We're just ants that look like chimps. We're in an ant colony. Nobody gives a shit about the one ant. Nobody gives a shit about the group over there that's starving. For the most part, nobody cares. You know, it takes a long time for somebody to go, you know, that's really sad. Margaret, I think I'd like to send those starving kids some money, you know. And then the group takes the money, they keep, you know, 75% for themselves for operating costs, and they give 25% to the kids, you know, that kind of stuff. Yes, we are but a blip on the radar screen. That's all we are. Well, it's been an eventful 3-hour stream. So much for my must have been a little bit spicy. So much for my my limiting my streams to 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. It seems like it doesn't ever happen. Well, you know what, Dallo, it's funny you say that. I used to, you know, I mean, I'm sure there's some people who know. I used to take it very personally, what people said and what people thought and all these kind of things. And then it's like, you know what? Even I was irritated with myself because of the old man who walked by and said a few things to me. And I said, what the fuck did you say, buddy? And, you know, and he's telling me he's a judo expert. Like, do I really give a shit? Now, if he put his fucking hands on me or he touched me, I would have just cracked him. I wouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't have had to talk to him. So really, what's the point of reacting? And then it's like, when do you get to the point where you're like, listen, unless my life is being threatened, I'm just gonna walk away. If the guy walks after me, then okay, you know, maybe you do something. But like, it's not a good way to think. And you know, sometimes my brain doesn't work properly. I think that, you know, I think like sometimes my thinking is a little skewed. You know, I kind of think like somebody puts their hands on you and you don't want them to put your hands on you, you stab them in the eye, you know, you stab them in the throat, you hurt them, you know. And that's not always conducive to peaceful, you know, a peaceful aura. It's not a peaceful aura either. Iguanas. I thought they fell out of the sky. Llama, so I'm beginning to feel like you are full of shit, and you're about 2 seconds away from getting banned. Because here's the thing. On this channel, not only do you get banned for being a troll, you also get banned for being a chowderhead. And if you don't know what a chowderhead is, it can be construed as many things. One, and I like this one better than as an idiot, it's called being a douche. Just because I like saying the word douche. So if you're being a douche, you know, Sweden soy 18. All right, man, you take it easy. Thank you. And, you know, hopefully we can be chat friends. The iguanas don't die. They temporarily free. Okay, so what does that have to do with the price of tea in China, Llama So? Like I said, now you're about 1 second away. Make another comment about iguanas. Thank you, Dowlo. Thank you very much. Choke D. Good luck for you. Yeah, he's ready to go. You're gonna be ejected, Llama. Buy yourself some more time, Llama. That's all I got to say to you, because you ain't got much time. It's the eject button, pal.
But why? This is why your channel.
No, fuck off. That's the way I think about it. Wonder what they're doing out there now. Anyway, it's been fun, guys. We're at 3 hours right now. It's about my limit here. It's about all I can tolerate of, you know, some of yous. I think you know who you are because you're probably gone by now. Anyway, I got stuff to do. I do have a lot to do today. I got errands. I got the honey-do list, you know, for the wife. I got a bunch of errands to run for her and for me. So I'm going to get out of here. And I think maybe, Llama, what happened to you, man? What's the matter? You didn't get a little bit offended, did you? Thank you, Polar Attack. You too. Hope everybody's having a great New Year and all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Whatever you think about the virus, stay safe one way or the other. Happy. Hey, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to look in the description. And that's all I got. So, say goodbye, Llama. Okay, we'll do Bag 78. Benny, take it easy. Everybody out there listening who's just lurking, take it easy. And have a good one. All right? I'll talk to you later. Say goodbye, Llama. You're gone. One last boom. Bye-bye. As they used to say in my day, bye-bye, lard ass. I don't think you can say that nowadays because it's offensive, but I just said it. So, see you later, Llama. That's from Cheech and Chong. Bye-bye, lard ass. Lard ass. All right. See you guys later. Choke D, Jerk and My, all that good stuff. Remember Cheech and Chong? They used to be really funny. All right. What's today? Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe you won't see me, but the video might go up tomorrow in the morning premiere. So maybe I'll chat with you then. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Chat with you when I chat with you.